Philadelphia news, team of my heart. Are you ready to see how the Philadelphia 76ers can dominate the 2024 NBA draft? In this video, we dive into the potential blockbuster trades that could bring Dorian Finney-Smith, Jordan Clarkson, Keldon Johnson, and Alex Caruso to Philly. Discover how these moves could transform our roster and boost our championship aspirations. With the Sixers facing a crucial offseason, every decision counts. We'll explore how these strategic trades address our biggest needs, from bolstering our defense to adding scoring depth. Don't miss out on the latest Sixers news, and make sure to subscribe for more updates. The Sixers have the chance to reshape their future with these key trades. Find out why trading for Dorian Finney-Smith, Jordan Clarkson, Keldon Johnson, and Alex Caruso is essential. Stay tuned, Sixers fans, because this is the inside scoop you can't afford to miss. Hey, Sixers fans! Ready for some game-changing news? Let's dive into the 2024 NBA draft and the potential trades that could catapult our beloved Philadelphia 76ers to the top. In just 30 seconds, I'll show you how we can fill the gaps in our roster and elevate our team to new heights. This is for every diehard Sixers fan who's been through the highs and lows, dreaming of that championship glory. Let's talk about how we can make it happen, starting with 4 players we could realistically trade for on draft day. Imagine the Sixers with a rock-solid forward rotation. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the deal, we're facing a major issue. Nick Batum, Tobias Harris, Kelly Oubre Jr., Robert Covington, and KJ Martin are all potential flight risks in free agency. This leaves us with a practically empty forward lineup, a nightmare for any team with championship aspirations. The solution? Enter Dorian Finney-Smith, the perfect 3 and D forward we desperately need. This guy is a defensive powerhouse and can knock down shots from beyond the arc. He's exactly the kind of player that fits Nick Nurse's preferred style. Picture this, it's draft day, and we've just secured Finney-Smith. Suddenly, our defense is tighter, our perimeter shooting is sharper, and we've got a forward who can hold his ground against the league's best. Brooklyn might hesitate to let him go, but offering our 16th overall pick could be the game-changer. Finney-Smith has been a top-tier defender even on a lackluster Nets team. Just imagine what he could do in Philly, surrounded by our stars. He's the kind of player who can absorb pressure, defend multiple positions, and hit those crucial shots when it matters most. But that's just the beginning. Let's move on to another exciting possibility, Jordan Clarkson. What if we could snag this scoring machine on a discount? Utah might be ready to part ways with some of their key players, and Clarkson could be up for grabs. Despite battling injuries, he's proven himself as a versatile scorer and a former 6th Man of the Year. Our bench has struggled to put points on the board, and Clarkson's explosive scoring could be the answer. With him coming off the bench, we'd have a reliable secondary scorer who can also facilitate plays. Trading for Clarkson could be as simple as absorbing his $14 million salary and offering a first-round pick. It's a no-brainer for boosting our bench production. Sixers faithful, let's keep this momentum going. We've already explored how Dorian Finney-Smith and Jordan Clarkson could make a huge impact, but there are 2 more names on our radar that could solidify our championship aspirations. Ready to dive in? Next up, let's talk about Keldon Johnson from the San Antonio Spurs. Now, you might be wondering why the Spurs would let go of a talent like Johnson. Here's the scoop. With Victor Wembanyama in the mix and picks number 4 and 8 in their pocket, the Spurs are clearly gearing up for the future. They might be willing to part ways with some of their more seasoned players to continue building their young core. Keldon Johnson is a robust wing who excels in scoring through traffic and can bring some much-needed grit to our squad. While he's still refining his game, particularly on defense, Philly's environment could be the perfect setting for his growth. Surrounded by veterans and under the guidance of our coaching staff, Johnson's raw talent could be polished into something truly special. Trading for him might not only fill a crucial gap in our rotation but also provide us with a player who has a high ceiling and the potential to be a long-term asset. Imagine Johnson driving through defenses, drawing fouls, and adding a layer of toughness that's been missing. His scoring ability, particularly in challenging situations, would complement our stars beautifully. Yes, his defense needs work, but in a system that prioritizes growth and accountability, he could transform into a reliable 2-way player. And now, for the crown jewel of our potential trades, Alex Caruso. If there's one player who embodies the grit, hustle, and defensive prowess that Philly loves, it's Caruso. The Bulls are likely ready to hit the reset button, making their veterans available for the right price. Caruso, a 2-time All-Defensive team member, is the perfect fit for our backcourt needs. Think about it, pairing Caruso with Tyrese Maxey would create a backcourt duo that's both dynamic and defensively sound. Caruso's ability to disrupt opposing offenses, combined with his championship experience, would be invaluable. He's not just a role player. He's not just a role player, he's a game changer who can lift the entire team's defensive intensity. Plus, his intangibles, hustle, court awareness, and leadership, are exactly what we need to stabilize and elevate our backcourt. Trading our 16th pick for Caruso is a move that screams win now. It shows our commitment to building a team that can compete at the highest level immediately. Other teams might be interested, but we have the assets to sweeten the deal and make it happen. So, imagine our 2024 roster with these additions: Finney-Smith locking down opponents on the wing, Clarkson providing a scoring punch off the bench, Johnson driving through traffic and adding toughness, and Caruso anchoring our defense while setting the tone for the entire team. It's a lineup that blends experience, defensive grit, and scoring versatility. Ready for the final piece of the puzzle? Let's dive into part 3, where we'll explore the emotional impact these moves could have on our championship journey and why you should stay connected for all the latest Sixers updates. Are you with me? Let's finish strong. Let's bring it home, Sixers Nation. We've laid out some bold, game-changing moves that could redefine our team. Now, let's talk about why these potential trades aren't just smart moves, but necessary ones for our quest for the championship. First, consider the emotional impact of bringing in players like Dorian Finney-Smith, Jordan Clarkson, Keldon Johnson, and Alex Caruso. These aren't just names on a roster, they're players who embody the heart, hustle, and intensity that Philly basketball is all about. They represent a commitment to winning, to defense, to playing the right way. These are the kind of players who die for loose balls, who never back down from a challenge, and who play with a chip on their shoulder. That's the Philly way. Imagine the Wells Fargo Center erupting as Finney-Smith nails a clutch three or as Caruso makes a game-saving steal. Picture Clarkson lighting up the scoreboard off the bench, injecting life into the second unit. Visualize Johnson powering through defenders, getting to the rim, and setting the tone with his physicality. These are the moments that make us proud to be Sixers fans. They're the moments that bring a city together, that make every game day an event, and every win a celebration. But beyond the emotion, these moves address critical needs. We've all felt the frustration of seeing our team struggle with defensive lapses, lack of scoring depth, and inconsistency. These trades offer real, tangible solutions. Finney-Smith solidifies our perimeter defense and gives us a reliable shooter. Clarkson adds instant offense and playmaking to our bench. Johnson brings youthful energy and scoring ability. And Caruso? He's the defensive anchor and leader we've been missing. By making these moves, we're not just improving our roster, we're making a statement. We're saying that we're serious about winning, about contending, and about bringing a championship to Philadelphia. It's about more than just one season, it's about building a culture of excellence, a team that's feared by opponents and loved by fans. So here's my challenge to you, Sixers fans: stay engaged, stay passionate, and stay hopeful. This is our time. We've got the stars, we've got the potential, and with these trades, we'll have the depth and versatility to go all the way. Let's make sure we're there every step of the journey, cheering our team on and showing the world what Philly basketball is all about.